Okay, guys, I realize I haven't posted one of these updates in a while. Okay. Um, I started all of this journey on the 2nd, January 2nd, because I didn't weigh myself on the 1st. So I started the 2nd. Whatever, new year, new me, whatever, I plan to work on me this year. And that is my goal, and I am working. So, January 2nd, I was 260 pounds. And the only thing I've been doing up to this week is fasting. I eat for through an 8-hour period through a day, mostly twice a day, sometimes just once. During an 8-hour period, I am able to eat, and then during a 16-hour period, I am not able to eat. That period does change, though typically I've been trying to keep it the same hours. So between 12:30, like afternoon, to 8:30 p.m., I can eat. And then once 8:30 p.m. hits, all the way until 12:30 p.m. the next day, afternoon, I cannot eat. I have not been doing it to where I don't have these, not even gonna lie. Like, that's my weakness. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I can deal without all of this. Yes, we have a lot of candy, don't judge. I can deal without a lot of that. Like, as you see, it's all still there. But these, and it's not even just Fantas, it's just sodas in general. Carbonated drinks in general are a weakness for me. I don't know why, they just are. But got some of these, which are not carbonated, and we've been drinking on some of those as well, which has helped, I guess, because it's not as bad. I know it's not 100% great. It's not water, but it's better. Whatever. But back to the main point of this. From fasting alone, all the way from the 2nd to the 14th, I dropped weight. And I was super happy, and I was like, look, this is working. It may not be working super fast, which I am fine with, but it is working. And then my mother-in-law gave me some, hold on. This is not a paid promotion or anything. This is just something that I mentioned I wanted to start doing, some apple cider vinegar. Like, taking a couple tablespoons or teaspoons or whichever it is a couple times a day. And she gave me some of these apple cider vinegar capsules. You take 4 a day. That's what I've been doing. From the 14th to the 19th has been my biggest drop yet, and I am honestly so ecstatic. Like, I can't even. I'm going to post it all on here, but I wrote it down too because I don't know exactly everything. So, on January 2nd of 2026, I weighed 260 pounds. And between January 2nd and January 8th, I lost 1.4 pounds, which got me to 258 pounds and 258.6 pounds. I don't know if that's ounces or what. I'm assuming. Whatever. And then from the 8th to the 14th was a lesser drop, but it still was a drop, so I was still proud. So I dropped 0.4 pounds. So on the 14th, I weighed in at 258.2 pounds. I weighed myself again on the 19th, and that's a 5-day span. And I weighed twice just to make sure it was legit and not like a mess up. Guys, on the 19th, which is when I meant to post this video, but didn't because I forgot to do it. It's fine. On the 19th, I weighed in at 254 pounds, or 254.8 pounds, which from the 14th to the 19th is minus 3.4 pounds. I have lost a total of, I think, 5 pounds. I think it's 5 pounds or like 5 point something pounds. But I've lost like 5 pounds since the 2nd to now. I did not weigh myself this morning because I waited on the 19th, and I said I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the multiple days in a week because that'll mess with my brain. I'm not doing that. But fasting, which I guess with fasting it has lessened how much I eat because I don't snack as much. I don't sit here and just eat on chips, or I don't get bored after 8:30 and just eat randomness because it's there. So fasting has been a big help. I don't know if these were the reason that I dropped that 3.4 pounds or if they were just a helper, but these I'm assuming are helping as well. They're supposed to, or at least everything I've discovered says they do. I want to start doing more movement type things, but it is cold, okay? I'm not used to this cold weather. And it's supposed to be a snowstorm this weekend, so that's really not happening. So I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing and fasting and taking these pills and less eating. We're going to do what we got to do. But hold on, let me show you my weight trend. So this is showing from January 2nd at the 260 all the way to January 19th at the 254.8, which means, one, I am at my least that I have weighed since having the scale, and I've lost 5 pounds just in January so far. I am so happy, and honestly, I know I've got so much more to go, but that is a big change, and I am so happy for that. Also, here is my proof that it only lets me do weekly or monthly, and I don't want to do monthly because then it'll show December still, which has a lot of blanks because I wasn't doing it in December. I'll do monthly once it's only going to show January. But for this week, this is how long I've done the fasting. I have done sometimes more than 16 hours, sometimes less, or sometimes right at 16 hours. Honestly, seems like more than 16 hours has been the main thing because I don't get up and eat right at 12:30 because I'm either schooling or busy. So this is what I've got. Also, this is just showing you an example of the way it is laid out. Hold on. So it shows that like it's a 16 off, 8 on. So I, at the time of the screenshot, was an hour and 38 minutes into my fast, and and that was today. So from today at 8:30 until tomorrow at 12:30, I will not eat at all. This is showing how it goes. It does the timer all the way around until it hits time, and then it notifies me. So I know it's possible, and it's not, like, it takes dedication. It's not easy. I've had my temptations after, I'm not even gonna lie, like sitting here doing this video right in front of the candy bowl is a temptation. But I'm not gonna crave. So it is what it is, and there's my weight update for this month, or this week, whichever. If you watched this far, thank you. This was definitely longer than I meant it to be.